Our daily Bible reading lesson for today is The Battle Belongs to the Lord. You know, one of my favorite songs we sang last weekend at the youth rally, was The Battle Belongs to the Lord. Goes something like, "In heavenly armor we'll enter the line, the battle belongs to the Lord." I mean, I listen to that song and you think of so many incidents within the Word of God that gives you that zeal. You know, we're going to enter, we're going to battle because the battle belongs to the Lord. And you know, sometimes we seem to forget that. So our reading on Friday in 1 Samuel the 17th and 18th chapter did me good. Reminded me of a well-known occasion in which the giant, Philistine giant at Gath, he was coming against the armies of God. And for 40 days he'd come out and challenged them. And for 40 days the people had cowered in fear of him. But David had come at the bidding of his father to check on his brothers, and whenever David got there, he heard of this event, and he said, "Is there not a cause? In other words, how can you not do this?" But it ended up, he went on the battlefield, not with a king's armor, but with a sling and 5 smooth stones, something that he was accustomed to. But the giant came out, and it said the Philistine looked about, saw David, and disdained him. He was a youth, ruddy, fair countenance. In other words, looking at him saying, you know, "You're coming against me? You and what army?" He talked and he cursed him through his gods and talked about how he was going to kill him. But then David looked to the Philistine and he says, "Thou comest to me with a sword, with a spear, with a shield. I come to thee in the name of the Lord of hosts." He went on and he said in verse 46, "This day the Lord will deliver thee into mine hand, and I will smite thee and take thine head from thee. Give thy carcass to the host of the Philistines this day, unto the fowls of the air, the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know there is a God in Israel." You know, you look and we know that happened. A small stone by a small young man took down a giant. That small young man went and beheaded that giant, just as he said. David's quite some fellow, right? No, just like he said, the battle belonged to the Lord. The Lord will deliver you into my hand. You know, each one of us, we fight some mighty giants in our day, not the physical ones like David faced, but some that are just as fearful. The devil is a roaring lion, and he goes about seeking to devour us, 1 Peter 5 and verse 8, and he does it with many different weapons. But we have a small weapon that people disdain, people look, they mock, the Word of God. In Ephesians, the 6th chapter, we're told to put on the whole armor of God that we can stand. And you know, whenever we do that, we go forth, and in Romans, the 8th chapter, we echo the sentiments of David, we echo the sentiments of Paul. We realize that it's our plea, our claim, our yell for victory. If God be for me, who can be against me? I look to the devil and I say, this day, the Lord will deliver you into my hands. So whatever it is, the giant that you and I face, read about David, read about others, and take heart, and then let them learn about you. You have a great day, and you will if the Lord's on your side, because after all, the battle belongs to the Lord. Thank you for listening. Thank you again for joining us in this Bible study. We remind you, if you'd like to follow along in our daily Bible reading, the link below in the description of this video will give you the PDF so you can read right along with us. If you have any other questions or if you'd like information on a Bible study, contact us with the information provided on the screen before you.